Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have tried to create this casual Friday outing look, and yeah, if you want to know how I got this look, please keep watching. First, I started off with the Vitamin E Intense Moisturizing Cream from the Body Shop. I am just dotting all of the product all over my face, and I'm just trying to blend it on my forehead, on my nose, my cheeks, my chin area, and I'm just really trying to blend the product and penetrate the product into my skin. And I'm also taking the product right onto my neck and blending it on my neck as well. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Baby Lips Tinted Moisturizer, and I'm just moisturizing my lips. Then I'm using the MAC Gel Moisturizer to create that extra layer of moisture on my face, and I'm just dotting the product all over my face and my neck and trying to blend the product right into my skin. And then I'm taking the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser as a primer, and I'm taking some of the product on the back of my hand and dotting it all over my face, and I'm just gonna blend it throughout my neck and my face. And then I'm taking the medium deep palette from MAC, concealer and corrector palette from MAC, and I'm using the second darkest shade on the palette to just even out the dark circles. I'm not creating any V shape on my dark circles. I'm just putting the darkest color on the affected area, and I'm just trying to blend the product just on that area using my fingers. And then I'm taking the lightest shade from the palette, and I'm concealing my dark circles, and I'm creating this V shape on my dark circles and using my fingers to blend the product into my skin. I'm being really careful not to touch the affected area, because even our fingers try to pick the product from the area and doesn't give you that effect. So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. I'm just using my fingers to blend the product into my skin. Then I'm using my Nars cream concealer to cover the pigmented area on my skin, and I'm just using my fingers to blend the product into the skin. I'm also spot correcting my dark spots using the same concealer. And I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealers in two shades to kind of get that correct complexion shade, and I'm just mixing them both and dotting it on my face, and I'm using this damp beauty sponge to blend the product into my skin. I always use the damp beauty sponge to blend the product because I have pretty dry face, and this sponge makes sure that the product doesn't create that cakey texture on my face. I'm dotting the same product on my neck as well, and once I blend the product, I am taking the MAC stiffen brush, and I'm just making sure that there is no excess foundation on my skin. And then I'm using the MAC Prep Plus Prime translucent powder, and I'm just setting the concealer and the foundation under my eyes, on my neck and on my face. And then I'm taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow palette, and then I'm just using the darker shade from the palette to kind of contour my cheeks. I'm just trying to find the cheekbone, and I'm just drawing a line with the brush along the cheekbone. And I'm using the same shade to contour the jawline as well. And I'm contouring my forehead, my temples also with the same shade. Now I'm just using the Maybelline Dream Touch cream blush and trying to make that duck face and just dotting the blush on my cheeks. Then I'm taking the Revlon illuminating cream highlighter, and I'm just dotting the product on the highlighting areas and just blending it with my fingers. Then I'm just grooming my brows to make sure that they stay put and they are well settled to apply my brow gel. And then I'm picking the same darkest shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow palette, and I'm just filling the gaps in my eyebrows. I have a pretty full brows, but I just have these few gaps on the starting area of my brows, so I'm just filling that part. Now I'm taking the same medium deep concealer palette, and I'm using the second darkest shade from the palette to conceal my eyes, so that I bring my eyelids to the same complexion as the rest of my face. And now I'm using the Sonia Kaushak eye palette, and I'm using the lightest shade from the palette to kind of blend it onto my eyelid. I'm using my finger for this because this is the chalky kind of the shade from the palette and it needs to be really blended, so I just use my finger. And then I'm taking the peachish color from the palette and I'm using that as a transition color, and I'm just blending it on the over the crease area. And then I'm taking a cool toned color from the same, cool toned brown from the same palette, and I'm trying to create that outer V on the eyelid, and I'm just trying to blend it into my crease. I'm just gonna repeat this step until I'm satisfied with the outer V shade. I'm just trying to build the color on the outer V until I am completely satisfied. Doing this really highlights my crease and defines my eyes really well. And then I'm taking the same lighter shade from the palette and I'm using that as my as the highlighting shade for my brow bone. And then I'm taking the same lighter shade from the palette and I am trying to define line my eyelid once again. And then I'm just gonna blend it all until I feel that the color has been really set on my eyes. I'm picking the same color, the brown color from the palette, and trying to blend that on my crease. And then I pick the MAC 217 brush to blend out that lip color. And then I've taken the Bourjois winged and angled sketch eyeliner to line my eyes. I am really bad at lining my eyes, so I used each and every single trick I know to line my eyes all the time. But I think I did a fine job. And then I've taken the Clinique Intense Smudge Proof Eyeliner and I'm just tightlining my eyes. And then I'm using the Chambor lip pencil in the shade Orange, Intense Orange. I don't actually know. I'm gonna put that down below in the description box for sure. And then I'm just lining my lips with it. And I'm filling my lips as well just to make sure that the color stays on really long throughout the day. And then I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Crayon Lip Color as a lipstick to fill my lips. That's it. I hope you really liked the video, and please subscribe if you liked the video, and thank you. Bye bye.